Hi, hello, what is up everyone? It's me, Linnea, and I just finished filming a pepper canning video, and while I have my canner going, also, I am so hot. It is horrendously disgusting outside. It probably already feels like 105, which is why I'm doing the canning portion outside. But anyway, it's me, Linnea. And this is a space where we are trying to become semi-self-sufficient, where we garden, we do sourdough, we do fun recipes while living in the suburbs. So if that is something you're interested in, consider subscribing. And so, like I said, I just got done canning peppers. My canner is going, and I thought, why not can water? And no, I know, hold on, let me grab my phone. I know that sounds a little dumb, but the home food preservation, National Home Food Preservation, UGA, you know, whatever, they actually do recommend. I would link this. Oh, you can't see it because it's blurry. I would link this in the description, but it's a PDF, so I can't really link it. But if you just Google home canning water, there will be a PDF. And they do recommend actually canning water for emergencies when your power goes out or when you're under like a boil order, you have fresh water. And so I thought, you know what, my canner's going, why not actually just make use of that and can some water. So the water you want to use, don't want to use distilled. You just want to use water that is potable, which means drinking water. Like you can use water from your tap, you can use water from your fridge, just don't use distilled. I have chosen to use water from my tap because that was the easiest. I've got 3 quart jars going behind me here. I don't know if anyone can see, but I've got like 3.5 quart jars because I suspect I'll spill. I'm bringing it to a boil, and I'm gonna let this water boil for 5 minutes. And then once this has boiled for 5 minutes, we'll put it in our jars, put our lids on, seal them, and it says this also does give, I know it's blurry, on your altitude it gives your processing time. So if you live in the mountains, which we do not, it'll tell you. We live at an elevation below 1,000 feet, so we are going to process this for 10 minutes, and that's that. That's literally, that's it. That's all you have to do. We're just going to can some water to be prepared for any kind of boil order, any kind of power outage, anytime where we actually just need water and we don't any. So yeah, we're just boiling water. I'm literally making a video on how to boil water. I never thought I would stoop so low, but here we are. All right, let's do the canning. I'm literally just gonna ladle this boiling water. This feels so silly, but that's what we're doing here. I'll leave a 1/2 inch of a headspace. And like I said, I boiled extra because I'm accounting that I'm probably going to spill quite a bit of this water just getting it in these jars. Alright, now we're just gonna put the lids on. Always use a fresh lid, according to me, but also just you should always use a fresh lid. Fingertip tight. Again, do not just crank it down. All right, now we're gonna go can this for 10 minutes. You do want to make sure the water covers your lids. So it does now that I put all of them in there. All right, we've canned our water, and that's that. That's it. I'm gonna let this sit, let the lids do their thing, and we have canned water for a day when we might need water. So, yeah.